Hey guys, welcome. This is Mark, Crypto Boy in Oz. It is Monday, the 21st of June, or if you're in the US, it is still Sunday night, still Father's Day. Hope you're having a good Father's Day and you've actually switched off your computer and you're not even paying any attention at all to crypto because it kind of makes you feel sick. I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes I wish I could just switch off, but I can't. I'm constantly looking at the damn charts and constantly looking at TradingView and CMC, and I'm thinking, right, okay, should I have cashed out? And it's like I do it all the time. It's like I'll see something, and you're kind of in the back of your mind, you're thinking, should you cash out, go back into stable coins, to come back in later and scoop up with huge profits. But the problem you've got is when you cash out and you go into stable coins, you thought you were looking at the charts a lot before that happened, but the second you cash out and you go into stable coins, it's like you're damn glued to your phone or you're glued to your PC because you've got proper anxiety, like properly, like you feel sick in your stomach, and you're looking at like hour charts and you think, oh god, it's going up, and you can't rest. And I think that's just a human nature where we've got these severe faults where we can't control our emotions. Because I mean, how long have been people talking about? Let's flip over to TradingView and look at BTC, the shorts. How long have people been looking at these shorts? Like when it were here, I was looking at them and then it leveled off and then it went up and up and up and up. And you kind of, I mean, really, what you should be doing here is when these shorts are going up, this is the masses that are betting on Bitcoin going down in price. So you've kind of got alarm bells going off saying, right, okay, well, everyone's, or people with influence that can move the market, they're betting on Bitcoin going down in price. And if it does go down in price, then they make a lot of money. But then on the other hand, you're thinking, well, are the whales planning something here? Like the price is going down. Well, they're betting on the price going down, and all this money has been invested expecting the price to come down. And in reality, they could just shoot the price up, just buy Bitcoin and send the price up. And then what happens? You get a cascading effect where the price goes up exponentially because people are buying Bitcoin back, so they're not losing out. And that hasn't happened. That hasn't happened. The prices have started coming down and coming down and coming down. So people have actually kept in the game, kept all the currency in crypto, like pretty much I did. You're just watching your wealth. You're watching your fiat equivalent go down. And I say, don't worry about it, don't stress, which I don't long term. But I just think, wow, God, if I'd got into fiat or stable coins like 5 days ago, then I could have been buying back in now as the price is coming back down and making a killing. But that anxiety kicks in again because as soon as you cash out, you panic. Like I think 2 or 3 days ago, I sold an Ethereum for $2,200, and perhaps I shouldn't have done because $2,200 is already low. But I thought, okay, it's going to go to like $1,900. But then I started panicking. Because I wasn't in the game. I took myself out. Because obviously cash doesn't move, does it? It just stays the same. So then I thought, right, I'm going to get back in, but rather than get back in Ethereum, I'm going to weigh up the markets, look at CMC, and see if there's any other coins with really good fundamentals that have come down more. And that's when I bought Kasami, because I looked at Kasami and Ethereum had come down. Say, I think it was 7% or 6%, but Kasama had come down like around 10%. So I just kind of cut my losses. I thought, right, I can't cope with the anxiety of being out in cash if this price doesn't come down, it actually gets sent the other way and goes skyrocketing upwards. So I bought back into Kusama. So in reality, I'm probably a little bit better off, especially if Kusama bounces back way better than Ethereum. But I think the long and short of it is, unless you catch it early and you trade out of fiat you trade out of your crypto, whatever you hold, into stable coins or fiat, unless you catch it just at the right time, then don't chase a falling dagger. Don't start selling when you're on red candles and it's going down. Just kind of take it as you've missed out. You've missed out on this particular trade, and just forget about it and just ride it out. Just see where it goes. And maybe the best thing to do is, just to make yourself feel a little bit better, find some cash. And rather than stress about how you could have made money by trading, think about instead how you could grab some absolute bargains and really dollar cost average and bring your overall your coin portfolio down, like the price of each coin. So if you already had say, well, whatever, if you already had Ethereum and you paid $2,500 for it, well, instead of stressing about how you could have sold at 2.5 and bought back at 2, buy it at 2. So then you've brought your overall purchasing price down. Now I know that's like easier said than done, because a lot of people are like all in on crypto, and if you are all in on crypto, then just zoom out and stop looking at it. In fact, if you're all in on crypto and your stress levels go through the roof, just have a few days where you don't look at CMC, you don't look at TradingView, maybe you don't watch any YouTube videos. Just switch off completely and do something you actually enjoy doing. I don't know, go in and take your wife out for a meal, go out as a family, go and walk the dog if that floats your boat, go down to the beach, have a swim, just do something in the real world, just to take your mind off it. Because trust me, when you take your mind off it, you're not thinking about it. You're not thinking about it. You don't have anxiety about it. And that's my advice. And to be honest, I'm telling myself the same advice, because I've not been following my own advice. I kind of tell others what to do and try to do it myself. But I think because I create content, I can't help myself. I'm kicking myself, and I just need to watch George. I need to watch Cryptos Are Us, because he doesn't trade. He doesn't sell. He buys and he holds, or hodls as he likes to say. And if he's got a bit of extra cash, he dollar cost average and buys in. And that's what we need to be looking at. So now, rather than stressing about trading, just start looking at coins. I mean, right, come on. We'll do this together. Look at DOT. DOT. It's $18. $18. Link. $19. Just look at the all-time high. So where we are now to all-time high. Look at the difference in price there. Look at the difference. So let's do that again. Find the right one. Date price range. So where we are now, $18, whatever. Right, from its all-time high, 182%. 182%. Holy cow. So it was $56. Well, no, what were it? $52. It's currently $19. So now is the time to buy Link. The same with DOT. Cake, like Pancake Swap. I mean, look at it, Pancake Swap. It was up to $45. It's $14. It's 75% off all-time highs. And believe me, these all-time highs are going to be nothing by the end of the bull run. They're going to be nothing. So Luna, I mean, Luna's got 75% off. All he's got, we need to find some money. We need to find some damn money. And if we look at Harmony. Harmony is a killer. Like if we look at Harmony where it was, where it is now, it's 6.5 cents. So it was like 6.5 cents. 220%. 220%. It was 21 cents. So don't stress. Stop stressing about trading, or stop stressing about how much in fiat it's gone down. We do this together. You've got the same amount of coins. Yeah, that hasn't changed. The dollar value's changed, but long term that doesn't matter. So the best thing to do to combat that stress, find some cash and start buying these damn dips. Even if you've only got $100. That $100, if you started buying Harmony now, so let's quickly do it because my brain isn't functioning. $100 will get you 1,500 Harmony. 1,500 Harmony. Now come back to its all-time high. Just say 20 cents. So that $100 is now worth $300 just when it gets back to its all-time high. And its all-time high is like nothing compared to what it's going to be by the end of this bull run. So think of it like that. $100 is getting you 1,500 Harmony. And that's it. That's only if you've got small amounts. You could even buy, I mean, you don't have to buy like low cap gems. I mean, Harmony isn't really a low cap gem. It's a really good project, really good blockchain. But if you look at like even something like Uniswap, Luna, Cake, you can buy any of these. Just $100. It doesn't. You might not think it's a lot of money, which it isn't a lot of money, but you're basically spending $100, and that $100 could be worth $200, $300 in a matter of like weeks. And long term, like in a year from now, that $100 could then suddenly be $1,000. And then that $100 in 4 years by the next bull cycle, that $100 could be $10,000 just by having the initiative and doing a bit of a side hustle, maybe doing something just to find yourself that extra little bit of cash just to invest now while the prices are so cheap. But one thing I will say, what I kind of jump on the back of George saying, don't borrow money. Don't get loans. Don't stick it on credit cards. Actually earn it. Earn the cash. Sell something. Like if you can't earn anything, if you can't go to work, if you're working anyhow and you're just surviving, you're just paying the bills, and you can't really fit any more hours into your day to work for your time, then look around your house, what you can sell. What have you got that you don't need, that you're not using? And sell it. Stick it on Facebook Marketplace. Stick it on Gumtree, Craigslist. Sell it, get that cash, and get buying now. Just buy what you can afford to buy. But don't go in debt, because if you go in debt, then if the price comes down, it can ruin you, and it's not worth it. So that's my advice, and that's all I wanted to do really on today's video, because this death cross is coming in closer and closer and closer, and everyone's stressing out about it, including me. And I just took a deep breath, and I've just kind of thought, right, stuff it. I can't do anything about it. It's probably going to happen. I reckon maybe not even tomorrow. I reckon it's probably two to 3 days away from happening. And these prices could come down even more, but there's no way of knowing, and it's not worth stressing over it. Just think, okay, if the prices comes down, if it keeps coming down, I'm just going to keep buying little bits at a time, whatever I can afford. Just keep buying these little bits, and your dollar cost averaging, and your long term, you're doing a good thing. And don't worry about anything else. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You can make yourself ill. You can get anxiety, you get this tight chest here, and at the end of the day, you're doing more than 99% of the people out there. You're already in crypto. You're already in. You're already changing your life. It's just you get these ups and downs where things go bad. And if you wanna see what it looks like when you've kind of give up on life, just go to Cryptos or Us. And go look at George. George has done a couple of videos back in March, I think, last year, and he is dishevelled, to say the least. I mean, he's drunk on one video. He's drunk. His hair's a mess. He's had enough. He's like, why is he carrying on? And that's how you can think sometimes. You can think, why am I doing it? Like, I make this content, and I mean, I'll just go back to my YouTube page. I'm making this content, and I've got 12 subscribers. I've got 15 subscribers. That is amazing. So I was just going to say, I've got 12 subscribers, and I'm getting stressed, and I'm to be honest, I've not gone to work today because it was raining yesterday, and I thought, it might rain today, and I couldn't be asked. I just thought, stuff it, I ain't going to work, because I wanted to. I've just got some new lighting, and it was delivered today. So I don't know what you think of it. I've got a couple of new lights here, just to make more and more professional content. I've got the lighting in the back, so I'm well happy with my setup. And to be honest, that's why I've not gone to work, because I didn't have any motivation at all. Crypto's coming down in price, and I just couldn't face it, to be honest. So, but at that point, I wanted to do a bit of content as well. So I'm getting stressed with the price, and I've got 12. I want to produce content, and I've only got 12 subscribers. I've got 15 subscribers now, and I'm more interested in producing content for you guys. That's what's actually keeping me going, and it keeps me a bit sane on the looking at the charts and looking at CMC, because I can kind of just think, right, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to talk to my audience, talk to my subscribers, and it makes me feel better. Now, I don't know if it makes you feel better. I hope so, because you're subscribing, so you must like something that you're hearing. Maybe because I'm just a down-to-earth guy, and my portfolio isn't a lot of money. And do you know what's weird? When I start thinking in fiat, this is what does my head in. I'll be perfect. I'll be completely honest here. Look at that heat map. Look at that. Sometimes I feel a bit sick about all the new people that are coming in now, because they're going to scoop up bargains, and they're going to actually, if they invested the same amount of money, they'd probably get twice as much as what I've got. And I got in good. I got in at the bottom of the dip, more or less. So anyway, what makes me sick is this. I go to my portfolio, and I've actually added so far $4,000 into my account. And the price of everything has come down that much that you can't tell I've actually added any extra cash. I mean, this should be like, this would actually be $5,500. So I keep looking at it and I think, oh, it's the same, but then I forget I've invested now 4 $1,000 US dollar deposits over the last month. So my portfolio, the value in my portfolio hasn't changed. Well, it has changed. It's dropped to like $4,000, but I'm kind of propping it up by pumping in more money. But my point is, it kind of makes you sick, because I know I've spent an extra like $4,000, and the value and the balance of my portfolio doesn't reflect it, because it's come down and come down and come down. But then what I've got to switch off about is that amount there. That, like, how can I change it? So what I need to do is change it to that 0.28. I've got 0.29 Bitcoin. But that's what I've always had, and that's what does my head in. I've always had around 0.24, 0.25 Bitcoin. So in all honesty, I've put $4,000 in extra, and it's only up to like 0.28, 0.29. So I kind of think if I'd have just shoved it all in Bitcoin, I'd probably be a tiny bit better off. Not a lot, but a tiny bit. But I've got these coins what I'm happy with, and just got to switch off. You just got to look at what you've actually got. Look at your projects you invest in. Look at the coins you've got, and remember that does not change. That stays the same. I know it's hard. I know it's harder said than done, but that's where I'm gonna go from here on in. I'm just gonna think in that way. I'm gonna think like George. If I can trade and make a bit, I will. If I can't, I'm not gonna FOMO in. I'm not gonna start selling when the candles are red and they're going down. And the same when the candles are green and they going up, I'm not going to buy. So I'm going to do all my buying when the candles are down, and I'm buying the dips. And that's what I wholeheartedly suggest that you do too. So I'm just going to finish on, were there a couple of stories? I can't be bothered. There were a couple of stories, but I can't be bothered talking about it. But I just wanted to do this about this and not anything else. So if you like the content, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, tell your friends about it if they want to watch someone that's just like you, that's just starting out. If you've got any questions you want answering, if you want me to talk about any projects, if you want to tell me what you've got, again, I keep saying the same thing, but let me know what you've got and let's engage in some chat. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, my channel on there is Crypto Boy in Oz as well. I've not got a Facebook page because, to be quite honest, I can't be asked. Like, producing content. I mean, you look at Crypto Boy, BitBoy Ben. He's got like 20 staff. Look at the shit that he's going on. I mean, he's got Instagram. He records live on Instagram. Then they've got their own show. Then TJ's got his like around the blockchain. And they've got the Hit Network. I mean, the people they've got in the background doing stuff, doing socials and stuff. I'm just me on my own. I've created this YouTube page. I'm setting up this kind of studio so it looks as good as I can possibly make it. I have got an Instagram page, but there's not a lot in it because I can't create content for both. But yeah, if you like what you hear and if you want to come along on my journey, you want to be part of Crypto Boy in Oz. You want to be, I don't know, wherever you're from. I don't know, UK, Crypto Boy in the UK. If you want to have life-changing wealth in 4 years, and if you want to financially be better off in 12 months, then come along on the journey with me and we'll do it all together. So until next time, invest well, my friends, and buy the damn dip.